Oh yeah, let's get it. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Stills, and this is another edition of Kicks with Soul, where the slogan is, every shoe is just a shoe until you put your soul into it. And today, we have another track off the playlist of Soundtrack to My Life. This is track number 4. So we took down The Answers, we took down A Penny 2 Atlantic Blues, and we took down the Flightposite Green Goblins. Today, for track number 4, we are going to tackle none other than the Nike Air Bakin. Yes, sir. Now, this shoe was debuted in 1997. As you should know from the previous retros of the Soundtrack to My life started really taking a turn around 96, 97. So let's say 96 was the first year to previous. But I want to say my golden era was 96 to 2003. Because I really was hyped about that LeBron. Like, that was like a new shoe because he was new guy. I never seen no. Melo didn't have a new shoe coming out. Melo was wearing Jordans. He was already signed with Jordan, but he was wearing like Jordan 12s. He had like Jordan 13s. You know what I'm saying? He had the 2s. LeBron was wearing like the Alpha Project. So LeBron was wearing those Flight 2K5s. I want to say his rookie card was the 2K5s, and his shoe on 2K, or not 2K, NBA Live 2004, I want to say he had on the 2Ks as well. He didn't have his LeBron Zoom generation. So this era is like my prime example. This shoe being one of the ones, y'all. Of course, this is included by no other than Eric Avar. Eric Avar, I told you, he's one of my favorite sneaker collector. I mean, one of my favorite sneaker designers besides Tinker Hatfield. Eric Avar probably got more of my favorite shoes, especially the Alpha Project. It was probably, be honest, it was only 2 Alpha Projects that I was like, ugh. You know what I mean? For the most part, all of them, I like the futuristic look, the spaceships, the weird colors, the weird materials. I was with all of it. And with this one, Eric didn't do any difference. Now, fun fact about this shoe, I couldn't get it in 97. I wanted it so bad. Now, if you know anything about me, my mom is still currently Muslim. I grew up Muslim. I grew up in a Muslim household. I grew up going to Juma. I grew up Ramadan. I grew up everything super Muslim. So, if you know, some of y'all only know because of the people talking and doing your research. I know because I was there. I don't talk about a lot of stuff that I was there. You know, I don't say I was there. I don't talk about the Jordans like I was there. This, though, I was there. I remember vividly Juma, the pastor, the imam, that we don't call him a pastor in the Juma, when we go to church on Fridays, like I'm not Muslim anymore, but I still grew up Muslim. So when I say we, it kind of just means the household. Well, we went to church. For our household, it was Fridays. Like a typical Christian household is Sundays. So I remember vividly at Juma, the imam, I lived in New York all the way until 2008. You know what I'm saying? So I was born and raised in New York. So I remember in 98, 97 or 98. These came out in 97. It probably wasn't the first time it came out. Maybe it was the first time. I know it was in that era because Mace was popping. We was wearing the WWJD t-shirts and keychains. Remember that? What would Jesus do? Remember when the keychains alone, you have Nike, you have Jordan, you have Tommy Hilfiger. Remember them? The keychains, you know what I'm saying? With different colors and stuff. That was when I remembered it because I was going to the skating rink. That was one of the years of going to the skating rink and having fun. I remember the imam telling parents, do not buy this shoe. They are disrespecting our religion because, as you see here, got Nike check. But if you look at the original OGs that got the yellow and red in the front, that had the Nike, and it said Air in the back. But the Air was kind of it looked like Allah. I'm not going to lie. It did look like Allah. So when he said that, I was confused because me personally, I thought it was a Muslim shoe, y'all. I thought it was for us. So I'm telling my mom, y'all, I want them. I want them. I want them. She was not biting. And then being that she was Muslim, it was like no way she was going to ever let me have them in her household. So I was like, oh my gosh, I want them joints, yo. I want them. I just liked the color scheme. Like, that's a cool color scheme. I liked it. You know what I'm saying? I remember Tim Hardaway wearing it. But if you really, really know, I'm going to test y'all knowledge right here. I thought this was KG shoe. I thought this was Vin Baker's shoe. I think it was Vin Baker, Terrell Brandon, Kevin Garnett. It might not be the exact names, but y'all can swag check me. Y'all can do y'all research, because like I tell you, y'all know I come off the top. I freestyle these. This is our soundtrack to my life. There's no need to research shoes that you know you had a connection with me personally. I just push start. I get on here. I start kicking it, because the shoes that I'm picking is shoes that really mean something to me. So this shoe right here, like I said, I thought it was KG shoe, because KG was in the commercial. I remember the commercial was like, I don't remember the whole commercial, but I remember KG having like a trench coat and a hat. It was like, he was like a detective or something. And they were trying to figure out this shoe right here. Then when I saw it for the second time, I saw it in the Sports Illustrated for Kids. They had an article with Tim Hardaway and Alonzo Mourning for the Miami Heat during that era. And I think they just had that fight with the Knicks not too long ago, because I seen a picture of what's the coach from the Knicks name, man? What's the coach? Jeff Van Gundy. He was holding he was holding Alonzo Mourning ankle. Like, he was just holding it. Like, hey, stop. You know what I'm saying? They was talking about just the oh my goodness. They were talking about the duo with Tim Hardaway and Alonzo Mourning. Alonzo Mourning was also Team Nike. I think he might have, no, ain't no Mike. He definitely had some shoes. It was 33 on it. Might have been a PE. It might have been a PE, but it was a Nike. I remember it. Maybe Alonzo Mourning had some shoes. Y'all correct me. Let me know in the comments, because I'm only telling you what I remember. It was a duo. It was a duo article, and Alonzo had some Nikes and had 33 on the tongue. They were, of course, the Miami Heat colorway. And Tim had these bad boys on, bro. And I was like, it matches the Miami Heat uniform. So from that article on, I assimilated these with Tim Hardaway. Now, Mitch Richmond definitely had the commercial as well. And I don't know where it went wrong with this, because maybe Tim Hardaway was in that commercial with Kevin Garnett. I don't know. I'm going to Google it after this, but like I say, I come off the top, and I just tell you guys what I know, because I've been there. I lived the shoes that I'm talking about. Maybe Tim Hardaway was the other guy, or Mitch Richmond was the other guy. I remember Vin Baker, and I remember Kevin Garnett. You know what I'm saying? I remember them too. So I thought it was the KGs. You know what I'm saying? But these were just like a team shoe, of course, that somebody endorsed. So it wasn't a Tim Hardaway shoe. This is not a Tim Hardaway shoe, because Mitch Richmond actually had a Foot Locker commercial when he was shooting, and he was promoting the Royal colorway. So they're not Rich Missmans. They're not actually Tim Hardaway's. They're Team Nike. You know, Team Nike has athletes that's signed to Nike that don't necessarily have. Everybody from Nike don't have a signature shoe. So sometimes if you sign to a signature, if you sign to a big brand, sometimes you will help them with team shoes or just colorway team bank shoes. Like, prime example, let's talk about Adidas. You got the top 10s. Top 10s was not a Kobe. Top 10s was not a Deadlift Shrimp. Top 10s was not a Eddie Jones. Top 10 was not somebody else played. Tony Delk. I think Tony Delk was with the Celtics. But all of them had the top 10s on. Kobe, all of them, but it wasn't their shoe. Team Adidas, you gonna rock the team shoe. I believe, I can be wrong, I believe this was a Team Nike shoe. You know, if you look at this shoe, And it's coming back out. It's coming back out this year. So I cannot wait to get a brand new prestige pair. But ain't nothing like the 2016 pair. I wish I had the OGs. For some reason, man, they put them OGs. Well, ain't no for some reason. Because of that Air logo, no matter how bad they are, they're about 500 at the least. And you know they're not wearable. So I'm not going with that. The second time they can release 2016. This is a 2016 release. Let me make sure. It's on the side. Yes, this is a 2016 release. And got a little yellowing on the Nike sign right there. Air bubble still clear. Man, these in pristine condition, man. But I am going to cop the 2016 because these probably will get put on as display. I'm going to get me and my son a pair of these because, believe it or not, Billy, 14 years old, out of all these shoes in my closet, all these, Billy's favorite shoe is these. So you know I gotta keep them away from my Bakins. I'm like, Billy, you can't wear those, bro. I don't even really like wearing. They 2016. They are wearable, no cracks, air bubble still good. Like I say, I just try to wear it to let the heat and the glue heat up to let you know it ain't gonna fall apart on you. This thing is good. This thing is good because I wear it. You know, I let that heat get up where with the glue and but you don't want to let the little man wear it because he in high school. That little man might run through my shoes, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm just saying he might do it. But good thing is this year they coming out. What y'all think? I'm thinking because of the Air Max bubble, people gotta realize off top, Air Max bubble means 170 at the low price. At the low price. I mean off top at the low price. If you got an air bubble, I'm just going to help y'all understand. If you got an air bubble, 9 times out of 10 is considered an Air Max. They won't say it maybe in the name. They might say it somewhere like the Air Bakin. Like you just saw the Nike Air Bakin. It ain't the Bakin. It's the Nike Air Bakin. You know what I'm saying? And then on the tongue, you see Nike Air. On the back, you see Nike Air. So then you're going to pay for that air. So air usually means 170. I'm giving 2020 prices. It's a Covenant shoe. They know people really want it. This shoe right here, besides the Duncan, what other shoe can you pull out to say, I'm there? No, don't. Let me be real. Me personally, I could be wrong. I'm going to say the Duke Up-Tempo 94, the Navy Up-Tempo 97, the Air Bakin, right? Royal or the black, red, and yellow. And of course, the Tim Duncan Total Flight Posit. I don't want to include like the Bajas and stuff that has not retro from 2015 and over because I really do got a problem with weirdos saying like, oh, y'all don't like the 16s. Or, oh, y'all don't like the 17s. If we didn't get a retro to let sit on the shelf or act like we didn't even want it and watch it go to sale or the Ross or a discount, please, let's stop saying y'all don't like. You can't be mad because your ass kept a shoe in pristine condition from 2014. Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, I'm not trying to vent, but it doesn't make sense. Y'all sound clownish and y'all sound weird as fuck when y'all say that. Like, oh, y'all don't like the Jordan 17s or that shit fucking retro than 2012, man. Shut up, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's so cool to say y'all don't like let me put it in example. Y'all do not like the flu games. You know what I'm saying? They just came out. They didn't do good. I bought them first day, but let's be honest. Them flu games set. Y'all don't like the Jordan 8s. Y'all don't like the Jordan 11 bread lows. Y'all don't like the UNC reimagined. That's fair. That's fair, a nigga to say, y'all don't like. These goofy ass niggas be trying to gatekeep because they got an old shoe. And they be trying to say, yo, bro, don't like the Bakins. Bro, the Bakins was in 2016, bro. Who got a Bakin? Even if I ain't got this Bakin, right? Let me try to go on eBay. This same Bakin, in worse condition, $400. So let's stop that whole y'all don't like. That really... Let me stop venting. Let me stop. Musa. Y'all just clowns for that, bro. And I really don't really show that side of me. But I really itch when I hear that. Y'all think y'all like know so much, bro. Be your opinion and in my opinion. Like I said, I don't know everything, facts or fiction. I'm not the gatekeeper. Like I said, I just come on here and kick it with y'all, telling y'all some things I like about but I didn't want to say, oh, y'all don't like the Bakins, because I know for a fact there's going to be a lot of OGs. This might not sell out. 2026 might not sell out. It's an old 90s shoe. I don't really think the kids care about this shoe. They might like it. They might. I don't know. But what I do know is that there's a bunch of us OGs that said when they got in the sneaker community, no matter if they got into the sneaker community today, one thing y'all got to understand, y'all can't take age away from us. Like, people trying to play me because I tell them straight up, oh, I just started collecting in 2023. That's just me being real. But let's be 100. I was born in 1987 and born in New York, nigga. So I seen probably what you didn't see, bro. But I don't come on here and be like, oh, I seen. If you was in the country, you definitely ain't see what I see. I don't care what you talking about, bro. If you was in Georgia, if you was in Florida, if you in Texas, you didn't see what I get to see. But I don't talk like that. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between me and a lot of other guys. They be talking like they just, you was in Georgia, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Come on, bro. We ain't talking sports. You don't move nothing, bro. New York always moved the needle for culture of swag. I don't care. You can hate us. You can say what you want. New York has always moved the needle for swag. Well, maybe not now, because it's such a algorithm and you got people in bubble fucks that just got great internet access and look at everybody. So it might be somebody from like Mobile, Alabama that might dress the best right now. But let's peel the things back and let's understand that in 90s and everything, all of you guys had to come up top to get us something. You either had to get your music, you had to get your swag, or your whole culture from us. That's why y'all hate us. And I get it. That's like me saying, we play football the best in New York, bro. All the big neck niggas and dreads and the 4-3s came from New York. Y'all gonna kill me because y'all know I'm lying. Y'all know I'm lying. So why am I lying when I say the swag and the culture came from New York in the 90s, bro? This wasn't no Southern shoe. Duncan wasn't no Southern shoe. Jordan's technically wasn't no Southern shoe, bro. Jordan played in Chicago, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why the hate be coming. But let me not get into all that because this is not a regional thing. I got love for everyone. I'm in the South. I'm in the South. I claim the South. So don't think this is a New York. I'm from the South, bro. I went to college here, had my son here. I am from the South. I love the South. But I also got to keep it 100 because a lot of you people tend to forget, like y'all had NBA Youngboy in 1990, like y'all had Lil Wayne, and y'all had Wale, drop it like hot. Like y'all didn't have the real Lil Wayne in the 90s. Y'all had to get something from New York, man. Stop it. Y'all just be hating, bro. This ain't even a Southern shoe. It's New York type stew. That's why I be saying, like, let's stop the cap, man. Y'all little country bunkies, man. Like, y'all did sports, man. Y'all did sports, bro. Y'all did sports, bro. You know what I mean? Y'all did drug dealing, everything else, sports, everything else. Y'all did everything we did, but we did the swag, bro. We got to call it what it is, bro. I will not say these dudes now saying they the swag kings because there is no region swag kings now. Because everything is online. I'm talking about you can have a person that's in little Arkansas. If he got the money, to buy from the websites, you're going to look up to him if he put that thing together. But it wasn't like that always. It wasn't like that always. You know what I'm saying? Another cool fact about this Air Bakin, I always thought it was cool to have these yellow laces. But what I was really going to say is I never had this shoe. The only time that I ever saw this colorway in store, it was the I can't even tell you what it was called, bro. Because I asked the guy that was working. He was like, no, you don't know that is a not the takedown. He didn't say takedown. He said it's part of the family. It was like a, man, I can't remember the name of it. Was that a barbecue? Was it? It was something to do with food, because these are the Bakins. They had a barbecue or a hamburger or a hot dog. They had some other takedown model that had this colorway. It wasn't this shoe. So meaning it was a red shoe, black hints, yellow laces. And they called it some food. I remember those. More people in my city had those than these. I don't know if these were hard to get. I don't know. I seen maybe 3 people with these. And being that I was a Muslim and then my mama was not going to let me get these shits, I wanted them even more. So when I got into the sneakers, it's crazy. Because this is how I know my mindset is a little different. Not better, not less. It's just different. Because I got in the game in 2023. This was the shoe I was hunting. This one. Y'all niggas ain't even caring about this shoe till it come out. I hunted this shoe, bro. I hunted these, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this show you just a different, like, show you. Like, where them joints at? Niggas ain't hunt these, bro. They don't even care about these. Look, I hunted these down, bro. How many of you niggas can show me these, bro? None of y'all. Shut up. None of y'all can show me that. Because I care about the culture. I care about shoes that means to me. Not saying I care about the culture. Let me not say that. Because my view is not the culture. My view is my view. Your view is your view. So let me not say that, but meaning like I'm trying to get stuff that meant something. So when I got into the game, that's why I got these. I wasn't in the game in 2016. No way, Jose. I was in the game in 2024 from the first year. From the January all the way. Now I got some shoes from 2023, like the Playoffs 8s, the Orlando Penny 1, the Iverson Question. You know, certain shoes I was a little around in 2023, but I wasn't collecting. 2024, I started collecting. I was on game. And the reason why I got this shoe is because I was on a hunt for them grails. For them grails. People don't like telling you they grails because they don't have no identity, y'all. These people don't got no grails. They only got what a person they like. Let me know your grails and go get them. Because that's showing me your personality. This is not a special shoe. It's special to me, though. So when I'm putting it on and letting you guys know why I got this old shoe, I traded brand new. I didn't even get to wear it yet. Cherry 12 for this old 2016. Probably wore it 50 times. You know what I'm saying? But it's in good condition. No wear and tear on the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Air bubble still visible. And it was a grail to me. So I gave him that shoe because I can go to GOAT right now and get the playoff 13s. You can't get these. But they are coming back this year. You know, they're going to always change something. So we don't know what they're going to change, but it's probably going to be the same shoe. Let's keep it 100. It will probably be the same shoe. But before I knew that shoe was coming out, I had to make sure I had these. I got on Facebook. I was like, if anybody knows somebody that got these, let me know. It's crazy because you doubt the friends that you got on your thing. I ain't have to go on no StockX, no nothing. It was a friend on my fucking Instagram that sent me a message immediately showing them, he recorded it, showing these in his closet. I said, oh, let's make a deal. He tried to say 400, typical, because if you look on eBay or anything, anytime you see this shoe, it's about $500, especially for a 12. I wear size 12, 12 and a half, 13. Any of those three. So, you already know. So, when I seen he had a 12, I said, dang, what you want? He said, bro, give me $475. Dead. I guess he looked at my closet. He was like, yo, you got the flu games. Let me get the flu game. Dead. Because I can get the flu game. Nah. He's like, I'll give you the flu game plus 50. We can do that. Bless me. Bless me. So, $50 brand new flu game. I was able to come off on it Nike Air Bakin. And he probably got off on me, you know. But like I say, right now, if I wanted to go buy those cherries, maybe $250 at the most, $275 after tax. Go try to find these, man. Before 26, because a lot of you gonna catch up and get them with 26, which is cool because I'm gonna catch up. Like, there's a lot of shoes that I'm trying to catch up with. For instance, the 94 up-tempo Duke. Shout out to everybody that got them. I know a couple people that got them. My boy Plenty Hardway. Shout out to my boy. I be trying to get him. He ain't budging. That's one of the ones. Shout out to T. Bryson. My boy got the Tim Duncan Total Maxes. Salute, my boy. I wish I had them. Sometimes, like, you got some of them shoes, that is no different from this shoe. It's no different from this shoe. Pop your man. Because we ain't, at least you can get this year. I can't well, the Duncan, they rumored 26. I say we get it by year 28, which I'm cool with. We get that by year 28. Them Dukes, though, plenty. I don't know when we getting them Dukes, bro. I don't know, man. Them 94s, bro. Because I was looking for all the up-tempos. Like, when I got in, obviously I missed the Pippins. So I got the Pippins. There were like 3. I got them. I found the 97s. There was like 4. I got them. Those 94s, though. The 94s going for like $500-$600, bro. I don't even know the last time they retro. So that let me know it's up there with these, bro, and those Dunkins, bro. So don't take it like I'm talking my shit, like I think I'm all that. I'm only talking because I reached out and went and reached out to get a shoe that I know was relevant to the culture. And then all of a sudden, it was relevant to the culture. I didn't get this shoe because I thought everybody wanted. I don't even know nobody wanted. It was a black, yellow, and red shoe from the 90s, from 2016. That is the freshest you can catch it. So you're not going to catch a bunch of them nice. So if anybody say they wanted it, maybe they were waiting on it to retro. I needed this shoe. It was a difference. I needed the shoe. Because when it retro this year, I'm going to get a couple pair. But I needed to have this shoe to put in front of you guys' face to say, how much did this shoe mean to you? How much? Was you there? Did you know about the recall? What about the recall? How was it? What community did it offend? It offended my community. Like I said, I thought this was a Muslim shoe at first. It wasn't. It was more offensive to us. I thought it was for us. Because when I seen the Nike Air, you a lie if you say it didn't look like Allah. Maybe you guys don't know what Allah looks like in Arabic. Maybe you just do some research. It definitely looked like Allah. So that's why I thought it was our shoe. I don't know why the Muslims even got mad. We should have embraced that shoe. Made everybody get the shoe. Even had a little Pop Warner basketball team. Everybody wear the shoe. And we would have been lit. We'd have been lit. It would have been attached to us. Well, I don't know why I'm saying us, because I'm riding with my mom. My mom's Muslim. I've been out my mom's house since 17. I'm 38. So I haven't practiced Muslim since 17. But when I was in my mama's house, until I got out of my house, nigga, you had to live by that. I might not have to pray 5 times a day, but I had to do Ramadan. I had to goddamn do fasting. I had to go to Eid Mubarak. So, and I had to learn the scriptures. I know Fatiha, I know Zora, I know all of them. I know how to call a Adhan, you know. So there's no faking over here when I talk this. So let you guys know, This is track number 4. Let me know how you feel. It's your boy Stills. We gonna hit y'all with that slogan before we get out of here. It's your boy Stills, Kicks with Soul, where the slogan is, every shoe is just a shoe. And to you, put your soul into it, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how y'all feel about this new segment that I'm going, because I'm going to keep kicking it up, man. That's what we doing. Not going to show you how to buy, what to buy. Is this going to sell out? Is it not going to sell out? I'm not going to do that. Just like you got them other cool cats that talk about stuff, you got another cool cat that talk about stuff. Peace.